Now
I
you
honestly
see.
can say it with a straight face. Like, he takes Kirito's place for the most annoying ass person in an anime I think I've ever fucking seen, and I'm saying this with a straight face too.
And at first, I'm like, when I was writing the review and I was saying all this stuff, and even when I did my first impressions, I was like, because I know some people thought I was going overboard, and it was that one guy that put that comment. See, this is what I hate when people don't finish their shows. They talk about stuff before finishing it. But then after I finished the show, I'm like, well, this has basically gotten worse, and it basically confirmed exactly what I...
It didn't get any better. It didn't get any better. My opinion of him...
This dude and these other people that hit the dislike button, it's like, what show did y'all watch? Because pretty much everything I said was right. And then now coming up with this new review, like, I didn't even show you. All I did was say one line from the review. I didn't even show you the review or nothing like that. You just texted me all day, and it's almost like you freaking read my mind.
Everything I've said about him, it's like I'm mirroring what you thought of him. Really.
Like, he's annoying, and then the episode that you're like they're supposed to get you to care about him, episode 17.
I still didn't. I felt
it's
nothing.
Like, oh, wow. I still don't care.
Wow, this is not earned at all. I mean, give him that Owen Wilson wow. 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 I still don't give a shit. It's like, he has not earned this. It'd be so different. And I'm pausing this. It'd be so different if he kept the cowardice, right? But he works up to be more confident as he's awake, you know?
Right. And that's the issue, right?
Rather than still be a fucking coward, even at episode 20.
Right, and like one of the problems with like episode 17 is like, okay, so that was supposed to prove that, you know, because by the end of it, you know, he stops the poison or whatever. But it's like he didn't defeat the little spider thing on his own.
Not while he was awake.
Not while he was awake. See, if he would have defeated it on his own, then that's showing character growth right there. But he can't do anything while he's awake.
If he got his balls out of his purse, put them on, and actually, okay, this time I'll take care of it. How hard is that?
And that's the difference. That's the difference between that character and someone like Melly from Radiant, like. Cause she has a personality. Cause I don't think you've watched it yet. So like, oh my god, if this thing don't stop running, oh my goodness. So like she has a personality switch, and like one of her main things that she's trying to overcome is, you know, relying on that split personality. And like, and it's not like she's useless without the split personality though. And that's what I like about that character, and that's kind of what Zenitsu, like he lacks, like, they didn't, it's almost like he's just there, he's, like his sole purpose is just for the comedy.
What comedy? I wasn't laughing every time this man shouted. I'm like, I just became so fucking numb by the end of it. I'm like, every time he screams, every time he shouts, it's like, are you really grabbing this man's hair because, he gets like all felt up and like getting his bones restructured because of these females? Like, you're an idiot, dude. What the fuck? It's like, really?
See, so I was thinking about this earlier, cause like there's other coward characters that we both like, I'm pretty sure. I think one of the reasons why he's hated so much, I think if he wasn't so whiny, it wouldn't be as bad. But he's always like, Tanjiro! I'm scared, Tanjiro! It's like, bruh, shut up.
It's like, oh my god, get your balls out of your purse, please.
Like, and that's the difference between him and someone like Usopp. Like Usopp's a coward. Usopp will scream, and of course,
Usopp will man up and actually fight you.
Right. Right, like he's useful. He actually does something.
He will come up with a strategy to beat your ass.
And you know what? And even at one point, he challenges. If I'm remembering this correctly, he challenges Luffy, and he loses. Like he has balls.
Yeah, he's straight up. He's like, I'm not gonna beat Luffy, but I'm gonna damn sure give him a shot.
And if you saw the One Piece movie, which I know you haven't, but in the latest movie, he does something. He does something in the movie. It's like he's not a useless character, unlike Zenitsu.
Zenitsu, by the end of it, he's still screaming. He's still a whiny little turd. He still can't do anything when he's awake. It's like, I still don't care about him. I was just so numb to his screaming. It's like I tuned him out.
I was hoping. So here's the thing, like at the point where they leave headquarters, like near the end, I was like, can the mute go? Can the mute girl? You know what I'm talking about? Kano. Like, yeah. Can she go with him? At least she's quiet. Like,
yeah, at least she's like, kind of cool. But like when it got to the point, I was like, okay, I can tolerate her. She's a lot better than his screaming ass.
So at the end, Tanjiro says that thing about. He said something of like he needed. For lack of a better word, he was like Zenitsu and Inosuke, he needs them or whatever. It was some type of line that he said. I'm just like the whole time like leave them. They don't please leave them there. You don't need them.
I mean, really, it's like every time these two,
they feel like they're
even
not to cut you off, but all I will say is that they feel like they should be in a different show.
They break the tone of the show so fucking much.
Right, and like this,
it's like go ahead.
No, man.
Okay, all right. When Zenitsu came in, it's like it broke the pace. You had a good.
I think I messed up.
You had a because we're talking about Zenitsu. That's fucking why. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit a lot. God.
Yeah, I'm doing this mission mode just cause. But go ahead.
It's like the second he showed up, like hounding this girl to marry his stupid ass. It's like I cocked my head to the side. I'm like, oh no, oh here we go, and already I'm like, I get it, and then he's just on and on about like how I'm gonna die soon. I need to get married because I'm a demon slayer. I'm about to die. Oh god. And then when he finds out about he finds about his
Mexico.
It's like I'm sorry, too many fucking names. It's like you've been holding out on me. You've been holding out on me. I'm like. Oh my god, you guys are having him over Nezuko now. Great. This is something else to scream about. God help me.
Right.
Help me, please. It just kept going and going and going. He did not earn that W against the spider. He has won. It's like he has to be asleep in order to do shit. He should have died in that forest.
Right, I was so happy. I was like already going. I mean, I knew that they weren't gonna kill him off, but if they did, I would have been happy. And I think what needs to happen, cause like here's another thing that disappointed me, cause like I saw the thumbnail for the movie that's coming out, the Mugen Train. That joint. So I saw the thumbnail for that before I watched the rest of the season, and I saw that Rengoku is in it.
He's on the train.
And like before I even knew his personality, I'm like, okay, is he gonna be somebody that that because like at first I was thinking, oh, well maybe this is somebody that they meet later on, and maybe this person can balance the group out. Because I think that's what that's what the group needs. Because right now they have it's too many. Because at a certain point, even Tanjiro with the lighthearted moments and the comedy, like at a certain point, even Tanjiro starts to get annoying, right?
Yeah, because like it's the same shit. It's like he's the same personality. We get it. If someone touches Nezuko, it's like it's over. It's like you're fucking dead. You're gonna die. Okay, like it actually helps when she gets fucked with because he actually gets serious and it's like, oh, it's actually genuinely shocking to see him pissed. I like this. Can we have more of this, please? And then when they were beating the shit out of him because of the situation, I get it that protecting demons is taboo and shit, but it's like this man just literally got out of this whole situation and then he just keeps beat up. That's why I kept texting him like, I am so over him getting shit on right now. I'm like, oh my god, can he get a break for 5 minutes without someone kicking him around, please?
So like from day one, when they from the first episode when they try to do comedy, it never hit, even with him. The only time it works is with Nezuko. I swear, that's the only time. What's his name? Koyoharu. That's the only time this guy gets it right. Is when you use that. Wait, what the heck? Okay, now the lights in my room just flicker. And then it just did it again. Oh. And it's not raining out. Oh, okay. Because I thought the power was about to go out for a second. You there? I don't know what the heck just happened. What the heck?
And it came on your end this time.
Right, which is surprising.
So Tanjiro never changes throughout. He pretty much stays exactly the same from episode 1 to episode 26. It's like, okay, fine, but he can slightly get annoying, but he's not as annoying as these two chuckle fucks. Inosuke is like, he's so fucking close. He's so close. And Papenbrook, and being voiced by Papenbrook does you no favors for me. Okay, because I immediately think of Kieran. I immediately think of Aaron. It's like I hear this motherfucker everywhere. So it's just like I cannot unhear one of those two characters when he speaks. So it's like, okay, all you do is fucking shout like a fucking lunatic because you're a fucking mountain man. And it's just like, okay, you have this obsession with fighting strong characters because you were raised in the fucking mountains because you were yeeted off a fucking cliff. You were yeeted off a fucking cliff when you were a baby. I want to know the backstory behind that shit to how he got to this point. Seriously, how the hell did you survive? How do you survive that?
I mean, that's the only interesting thing about the character is that little mystery that was set up. And after he gets beat up, and then they're at the rehabilitation training part. After he gets beat up, like you were texting me earlier, like that was a chance for the character to change. Like I thought that, maybe he'll be toned down now. Maybe he'll chill out.
I know. That's what I thought. Because he was humbled. Because he couldn't find the strength to actually fight. I thought that's where they were gonna go.
Right. Like you could have done something with that, but nope. He's right back to being annoying.
He's right back, like, he's hitting a train, and I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, we're right back to this. We're just, he's back up and running, doing the exact same shit. There's no character progression with him. It's right back to square fucking one. Honestly, I wish he would have done this. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. He should have been, Tanjiro beat him the first time. Imagine, I don't know, like Inosuke being infatuated with his strength or something. Him actually being beaten from this guy. So he like goes out of his way to protect him every 5 minutes, you know?
Honestly, I don't, not to cut you off, but like, I don't understand why these niggas are even like following this dude in the first, like, the way that they just follow him like this, like the way that they do, it was just weird. It's like y'all really weren't really friends. I mean, like they were tag-alongs.
I mean, they have not earned that whole their friends shit that they're trying to pull.
Right, like at the end, like what I was talking about earlier, like when they were about to go to the train. I'm like, you can leave these guys here. Like at that point, that would have been a good. Good
send-off for them, because their arc is pretty much completed.
I mean, I wouldn't say good send-off, but I'm just saying, like, that would have been a good point to ditch them. And like what I was about to say earlier before the freaking power messed up on my end, is like, they need somebody to really, like, balance them out, because right now, like, it's like having Dragon Ball Z without a Piccolo.
It's just.
I mean, you have your, and this is bad, really bad comparison, but it's like you have your Vegeta, your Krillin type character, and I feel bad even comparing Krillin to Zenitsu. That's not giving Krillin enough.
You shit on Krillin now, dude. What the hell?
I'm just using it as an analogy. I'm just saying, like, there needs to be a character that can kind of balance everything out, because
you need a straight man to all this insanity. And honestly, Tanjiro really is, I wouldn't say as much of a straight man, because he allows this shit to continue. I wouldn't even like place him in the straight man category with these two idiots. It's like he's just the vehicle for these two to tag along with him for whatever reason. It's like, one's annoying as fuck, annoying cowardly fuck. The other one is a loud idiot who doesn't understand the concept of human emotion. It's like, is this what would be like having Jason around as a friend would be like? Except, he wouldn't speak. He would just be weirded out by all these other emotions. Honestly, that would be an improvement. But it's just, I don't get it. I don't understand that. I don't understand the whole need to have these two. You're right.
Like, they are super unnecessary. And then with all this talk of, Demon Slayer is refining the shonen genre and it's doing all this crap different. It's like, it's crazy. Cause when the show actually stays in its dark tone, that's when it works. It excels at that dark tone. That's where it like really shines at. But it feels like Koyoharu is going out of his way to fit into the shonen, to the like the regular shonen mode. That's why I say like characters like Zenitsu and Inosuke, they feel forced, like they're unnecessary. He does a lot of stuff that is just. It's just typical of the genre, and it's not
it's like he has. I'm sorry, dude.
Go ahead. I do it. I do it to you all the time.
It's it's like he has like a typical shonen checklist that he's boxed off now. It's like, oh, did that annoying character? Check. Annoying other character? Check. The MacGuffins? Check. The goals? The primary goal? Check. These two have no goals? Check. it's like, you're right. The one thing about it's like, it really does feel like he's made a typical shonen list. And I swear, I don't understand. It's like, it was fine with just these two. You had a theme.
I mean, it had a nice flow to it. Like you said earlier, it had a nice flow to it. Those first 10 episodes or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like I was like, it was almost selling me. I mean, yeah, there were some things I didn't like, but it was almost selling.
That's
with
every show. That's almost with every show.
I'm like, oh, okay, this is why people like it. Okay,
I'm gravitating toward this. I can fuck with this.
But then as soon as this yellow-haired
moron came up, it's like, oh, we just hit a cliff, didn't we? We hit a fucking mountain. We hit the mountain. We hit Mount Everest. No, we hit the fucking Titanic. Oh my god. We hit the Titanic twice. We backed up into that bitch. We didn't just go through it the first time. We hit it. We hit it. We backed up into it. We backed up into that bitch. We came up. It's like, the theme is gone. We're done. You capped this in the ass. You somehow had a gun and you managed to somehow shoot yourself in the foot. It's
I definitely screwed up on this thing because we were talking so much.
I'm sorry. It's just
it doesn't matter because I already beat this. I was just trying to beat it over.
I don't know how many other analogies I can think of, but that's how it felt. It's like it genuinely just halted when he showed up, and I'm just like, I get it. I get why he's upset about this. I understand now. And I'm getting annoyed by it now.
Like, I'm listening, like, I told you I was just listening back at the review as I'm cutting it, and I'm like, I sound like I really got annoyed by this dude.
Because it's like when Zenitsu came into the picture, it's like he single-handedly fucked up any amount of momentum that this show had. And it's just like, it just doesn't recover because these two idiots are around him. And I love how, at one point, Tanjiro actually speeds up ahead of these two.
Right. And I'm like, right. And then at that point, I was like, yes, leave him. Leave him.
It's like, please just leave them. Leave them. It actually gave me hope. And then the next scene comes up and it's like, oh god, great, they're still with him.
It's like, I don't understand why they were necessary. It should have just been him and Nezuko.
You had a good theme. You had a good momentum. They could have met the entire crew themselves at some point because I'm shocked that the old man's letter didn't get to them. You know, in the 2 years that they've been doing this, how are they just now finding out that Nezuko is a thing? It's like, wait a minute. It's been 2 years. Why is this letter now getting read? I had gripes about that. I'm like, huh? You mean to tell me after 2 years you're just hearing about this shit now? All of them are? You would think something like Nezuko would be common knowledge by now because, you know, he is a demon slayer after all. So it's like, you have all these other chuckle fucks on payroll, which I still don't even think these idiots get paid.
You don't, well, that's one thing, they're not acknowledged by the government, so.
Oh yeah, because the cops actually come after them at the end too.
Right.
So it's like,
I hate that. To be honest,
they kind of confirmed my little suspicion that I had. Like, okay, that they're not associated with the government at all.
Oh my god, the AI in this game. I'm sorry, like the AI in this game.
It's fine.
All they do is freaking run, they run like chickens with their freaking head cut off.
It's fun. It's fun. It's just baffling. It's just so. I hate that. I hate that they're not acknowledged by the government because it's like they're keeping your stupid asses safe, and you want to arrest, and they're not acknowledged by the government. It's like you have to go through all this hellish training in order to be a demon slayer, and you're telling me they're not acknowledged by the government?
Yeah, there's like no special perks or nothing. It's like
if you really just have no purpose.
It's a thankless job that you really have to be passionate about.
and that ain't happening, or demons have really fucked you over in some way.
Yeah, or that.
Or you have some personal vendetta against demons, and you just
Pretty
have
much.
like some season 1 Aaron Attack on Titan complex, where it's like you want to kill all the demons or some shit.
So like after watching this, I'm just like, I was right to do like this is my argument. I'm always gonna use the show as my argument against anyone that's just like, oh, you should watch everything. You should watch all the episodes of a show before judging it, sir. The 4-episode rule shouldn't apply. Like,
no, it should. It should.
Like bruh.
It was still interesting enough to see where they were gonna go, even though the opening really kind of gave everything away. When you look back at it, it's like it's literally goes in like succession on what's happening with the opening.
So like even speaking of, oh, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
Now all I was gonna say is like speaking of the opening, it's like at that last scene. I don't think I talked about this earlier. Like the last scene, like the music starts playing, and usually in most shows, like at the end of the show, you usually get like some type of feeling of like excitement about the next season, or if it's like a final fight and the main characters delivering that final blow, it's just that hype moment. The episode, it just ended. It literally just ended.
I feel like I got gypped at the end. It was like, that's it?
Right.
But
it's like, huh?
That's it?
And the like it doesn't like the show like overall doesn't end on the greatest note, because that rehabilitation training arc, that has to be one of the worst training arcs I've seen since Hunter x Hunter. But and I was debating whether or not, so I'm like, was Hunter x Hunter as bad? Was it worse than this, or was it better? And honestly, I don't know yet.
I would not, as annoying as those two idiots are, I would never say like it's worse than Hunter x Hunter. Honestly, because like, I can actually finish Demon Slayer. Hunter x Hunter, hell no. I got to the tournament arc, and after that I quit. I quit after the tournament arc. I get that Giga shit like for real. It's like when you have a tournament arc, it's like, okay, let me see what you got here.
That trait was dry, but like Gon and Killua, I'll say this, like Gon and Killua, I'll take Gon and Killua over Zenitsu. I'll say that. I'll take those two over Zenitsu. At least they weren't yelling and crying the whole time. They were still annoying, and Gon basically ruined Killua's character as soon as they became friends. But yeah, at least it wasn't as bad as Zenitsu.
These are kind of I just okay. Yeah, you can say like Gon changed his life all you want, what you want, but
he changed his life for the better, and now they're butt buddies for life. Like someone literally described it as a bromance. Whenever I hear bromance, I'm just thinking gay.
Wait, the pause. Shit. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat this, because I think I screwed up.
Let me guess, another mission mode you didn't finish?
Nah, well I beat this at first earlier, I started because I wanted to record it, just cause I don't think anyone has recorded the final mission, so I was like, let me go and do that, just so that I can just take a break from doing the editing and stuff. And like I kept my PlayStation on at like when I went to sleep briefly, so that's why. And then I just never got out the mode, so I said I might as well just finish it.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Like you could have had Inosuke like be enamored with his strength or some shit, and kind of like hound him for like teach me how to be as strong as you or some shit. I don't know. It's just something other than him trailing him for no damn reason.
Yeah, it's just like, why are they?
It's like especially Inosuke. Inosuke following him makes no sense at a certain point. It's like, okay, you have absolutely no reason to follow him at all. If you respect strength, then play up to that character trait. It's like, make him, I guess, hound him to a degree. Make him back off of him when Tanjiro doesn't like that? Like him respect the dude in a way because of he showed his strength? I don't know. I'm trying to salvage an annoying idiot character here. I'm trying my best. It's just, oh god.
And like, what? So what do you feel? So how did you feel about Muzan killing all like the remaining lower 6 demon moons? Well, they call them something else in the anime. No, I'm saying they call them something different in the anime. They so like I look at the wiki and it says 12 demon moons, but they call them 12 Chizuki in the anime. But how do you feel about that scene where he killed the rest of like the lower level ones?
It's just like, it's like, dude, your hierarchy makes no fucking sense if you just be killing them off like this. It's like, to me, it's like, it kind of makes you dumb as shit too, because
right.
It's like, why even give these fuckers powers at all if you're just gonna outright kill them because they're weak? It's just your blood.
That was a typical villain move. That was a cliche villain move.
It's like, you should know how much power you're gonna give them. If they're being like, okay, if they're that weak, then you should know to give them more of your blood. Don't make them work for it and then fail and then run back to you and be like, oh, you disappoint me, and then kill them, because that's dumb. Why even give them powers anyway? It's like, yes, they come to you. They come to you because, okay, you're either on the verge of death or you just hate humans. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. It doesn't make any sense to give them power if you're just gonna outright do this. Okay? It just doesn't. I'm sorry. Just. God, I need water.
So here's the thing.
And then you come out and then let me get this out. And then you fucking come out of nowhere with your Orochimaru Fem get up. I'm like, yo, he's gonna full Orochimaru in this piece. Please.
Yeah, that was random. I was like, okay, they literally pulled an Orochimaru.
It's like, hold on. Where's this fucking theme? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, so like, all I was gonna say is that like it was a real cliche villain move. Like you've seen that in other shows and movies where like one of the subordinates fails and it's like, oh, you guys are weak. I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna kill you all. It's like it's such a. I mean, they gave the reasoning, but it felt like a very. It felt like a very self-indulgent, mindless move. Like it was just it was kind of unnecessary. I mean, I get there on the show that he's like merciless, but
honestly, I would only pull that shit if your second in command fucked up once. If they have been on point until like the final showdown, then it's like they're on the verge of turning on them, then you do that, then that's acceptable. But you just have weak motherfuckers running. Okay, you make no sense.
And it's like the way, like another thing that bothered me is like you set up the 12 demon moons. Y'all like Koyoharu set that up. You set that up. So I'm thinking, okay, Tanjiro's gonna have to fight these guys one by one. Like I was thinking about it. It's like if Obito, it's like if Toby or Obito, it's like if he killed half of the Akatsuki or something. I mean, like, what was the point of even setting them up?
And then it just ends. It's just like, okay.
And I wonder if they're gonna adapt that movie, and if they're gonna adapt the movie for season 2, or are they just gonna continue from the movie?
They'll probably continue from the movie.
Just like force you to watch it.
Probably. Hey, we have another avenue we could do. Put it in a movie. Really? Are you serious? We could just do a season 2 right now. Like, really?
Yeah, like, why do they choose to do a movie instead of just like having that whole part for season 2? Like, it really does feel like Koyoharu is like he's giving up, and he's just I don't want to say giving up, but it's like he wants to make the story shorter. Cause like that's the vibe I got from him making Muzan kill the remaining like lower 5.
Why even have a fucking lower tier 5? It's like, how many ranks? It's like, why even have that many ranks? Why even have that many ranks? And then lower tier ones over top of the normal numbers. So you have the normal numbers, and then you have lower rank numbers under the actual number.
Yeah, so it's basically numbered 1 through 6 lower, and then 1 through 6 higher, upper.
That's
if
fucking dumb.
If I'm remembering correctly.
That's fucking dumb. That's like you're giving everyone power aids for no reason. Then
power aids. What?
You're giving everybody AIDS for nothing.
What?
You heard me. Giving these giving these fucking lower these what the fuck is I gonna say? Extras. What? You're giving these extras like powers for no reason. Like these truly are extras. You're just gonna like kill them off like this.
What'd you call him yesterday? A demon kingpin or something?
Yeah, it's like, and then now I'm just like, you a dummy.
Yeah, like that scene.
I take that back.
That scene just made him seem less intelligent, just like a cliche villain. Like, I was disappointed. I'm like, I mean, I didn't know whether or not he was gonna be a good villain or not. I was hoping so. You know, I like how he was set up. Right.
He started out so good. It's
like honestly, Rui was a better villain than him.
It's like you moonlighting as a human, doing all this evil shit behind the scenes.
He is literally anime Michael Jackson.
Wow!
You're just noticing that?
Oh God, I see it. Shit, I wasn't thinking about that.
You what? I thought you got my text yesterday when I called him MJ, and I thought you would get the connection. Oh my God, you just realizing that.
Shut up.
You're just realizing that. You of all people are just realizing that. You're usually the observant one.
Look, okay? Blondie fucked me up, okay? The second he came in, I just like everything just went black. It's like everything else just took a dive, okay? Even my other thoughts about this. It's like, okay, my brain went off. My brain went off.
But yeah, see, he's anime Michael Jackson. Then he does the whole Orochimaru thing. Like, he's a very similar thing. He's very familiar thing that we've gotten before. The thing that makes him so cool, like at the beginning, is like he is this ominous presence that's like basically always there. Like even if he isn't the main villain of the arc, he had some type of involvement in it. Like he's there behind the scenes. Like he's almost like a puppet master.
Like, have him be the guy that was everywhere, like, he knows what all them demons are doing.
And the demons are afraid of him.
It's like, how did you fuck this up so bad? I swear Zenitsu's cursed. I swear. He's cursed. I want to know how the hell did you even, manage to get this far in life? How?
And so like this is unrelated, but like after I watched all of this, I'm like, okay, CyberConnect 2 is making a video game. They better not make no arena fighter, because it wouldn't make any sense. Because the Demon Slayers are not allowed to fight each other. It's not a show about fighting. It's about slaying demons.
Yeah, so it's taboo for them to fight each other. So try
it better be like Demon Souls. It better be like Dark Souls. It better be like Neo.
That'd be pretty sick though.
I mean that's the first thing that came to my mind is like the game would be perfect for something like Code Vein or something like that. But like after watching this, I'm just like, I don't really want a game of this.
Yeah, now.
I mean, it would have to be real. It would have to be something really cool in order to get my attention. But it's CyberConnect 2, so I'm just like, I don't know if it's gonna be good or not.